very exciting to see how things make our life easier in the workshop or how we can work on the exactness of our products.
L'idea è di avere un oggetto semplice, snello, che ci permette di risolvere delle problematiche di alcune fasi di lavorazione delle nostre imbarcazioni.
Goliath potrebbe migliorare il mio lavoro durante l'utilizzo delle macchine tradizionali, quindi come strumento alternativo o di supporto.
Have you ever imagined a tool that turns idea of any scale into reality without restrictions of limited space? Goliath is a CNC portable robot that moves autonomously and can be placed directly on your work surface. Goliath flexibility makes it much more affordable than a work center, both for carpentries and shared workspaces such as fab labs, schools and universities.
Goliath CNC for me is interesting in terms of being able to produce very quickly custom designs or more spontaneously to be able to change our ideas and put them into practice as quick as possible.
Quando ho visto Goliath la prima volta sono rimasto soprattutto impressionato dalla versatilità e l'illimitato campo di lavoro.
Especially due to the size of the machine, we don't have to have it fixed in one place, so we can use it in lots of different areas in the workshop.
La cosa vantaggiosa è il fatto di poter fare tutto in casa.
Puoi utilizzarlo in ogni posto e senza limiti di dimensione del pannello e della superficie.
Può essere applicata per tanti usi, tanti scopi, dalle tavole lunghe o anche a più materiali.
We have spent many hours testing and prototyping with Goliath. Now we are very close for the final product for mass production.
One of the best things we've experienced was seeing so many different people having ideas about how and where they will use Goliath.
We strongly believe in the digital fabrication, and we can't wait to see what you are going to make with Goliath.
The goal of this Kickstarter campaign is to raise money to fund the creation of videos, bill of materials, website, and discussion forum that will instruct you how to build your own scientific and artistic glassblowing lathe for around $1,700 in parts. The end result of this project is to offer this information free of charge to anyone who is interested. I would like to create a space for all types of glassblowers to improve upon my designs, as well as share their own. The open lathe is just that, open and free for everyone. To share some of my background, I've been working with glass for the past 19 years, mostly as an offhand glassblower. I've been involved with building studios and glass equipment for a good part of my career, and have built many glory holes, moly and wire furnaces, annealing ovens, kilns, and other support equipment. After a class with Micah Evans and Stephen Pierce at the Pilchuck Glass School last year, I thought it would be fun to tackle the challenge of building my own glassblowing lathe. What I ended up with was a very strong, very capable, low-cost machine. I considered selling my designs for a moment, but due to the nature of the parts, I thought it would be better to put it out there for the benefit of the larger glass community. For the cost of one domestically produced lathe, this project can move forward. Anyone who wants a lathe will be able to build their own. Let's go over some of the specs. The open lathe has a 9 3/4 inch radial swing, which is larger than most lathes of this size. It has 24 inches between the chucks, which is easily extendable. It comes with a 20mm stock spindle bore. I have successfully bored my chucks out to 30 millimeters. This lathe becomes even more capable once this is done. The tailstock runs on 1/4 inch cold-rolled steel ways, and the frame is made from high-strength 80/20 aluminum extrusion. Almost all parts can be ordered online and are easily replaced. The designs also include fire carriage. There are several reward levels that include parts for the lathe. Even if you are not interested in parts, you can give any amount to help move the project forward. There are many benefits to owning a lathe, from increased productivity to greater artistic freedom. Soon, for the cost of a nice torch, everyone who wants one will be able to have a lathe. Even if the project isn't for you, please share this Kickstarter campaign with your friends on Facebook and Instagram. Thanks for looking. I'm excited to bring this very cool little lathe to everyone in the coming months. Cheers.
We come in all shapes and sizes, but our clothing is still mass-produced.
We've created a machine to change that.
Meet Kniterate, a desktop digital knitting machine. Now you can create your own garments and accessories, and you can share them online in a digital wardrobe. It's easy to use. You can start a design from scratch using our web design app, or simply load an existing design from the online library. Choose the color and material to suit you and press Knit. Just make a few finishing touches and your design is ready to wear. The process of making a garment has never been so easy. Kniterate helps you be more efficient and iterate faster than ever. You can use our standard size templates or modify them to your needs to get to the final design. You can use your own yarn or choose from our great selection of tried and tested yarns like wool, cotton, acrylic, or silk in plenty of different colors. We'll provide you with the right parameters for each of our yarns, which will allow you to cut time on sampling and focus on the fun parts, designing and wearing garments. You can knit garments with the same quality as the clothes you can find in your favorite stores. You can also use your usual design software. Simply import your design into our app and have it ready to knit in seconds. Kniterate can help you grow your business, or even help you start a new one, offering personalized products to your customers and shortening lead times. By producing garments locally and on demand, there'll be no need to wait for samples. No more excess stock or waste. With Kniterate, you can make garments exactly to your needs, right in your neighborhood, so they don't have to be shipped halfway across the world. Kniterate is not limited to standard yarns, so you can bring your projects to life. With Kniterate, your creativity has no limits.
I started this project 4 years ago to democratize clothing manufacturing. After building a team and countless prototypes, we're finally bringing this industrial technology to your desktop.
Last summer, we lived in a factory with over 30 years of experience building industrial knitting machines, and now we're ready to make Kniterate for you.
But we need your support to create them cost effectively. So please, back us now. Thank you.
Boxzy is a desktop makerspace, bringing the power of a 1 1/4 horsepower CNC mill, a laser cutter, and a 3D printer as an all-in-one machine. Each tool exists as a rapid change attachment, providing the user the ability to switch from mill to laser to 3D printer in just moments. Our vision is to break the barriers for makers by equipping them with the creative power of a personal machine shop that is small, affordable, and easy to use. While immersed in the thriving startup ecosystem of Pittsburgh, my brother and I discovered the need for Boxzy. Here we joined a rich maker scene and gained access to specialized manufacturing tools accessible through fab labs and makerspaces like Tech Shop. We were inspired by the powerful new tools and access to manufacturing level machines offered by makerspaces, and we wanted more. So we focused our attention on creating a series of high-quality desktop tools that embody the precision and the features that were once only accessible to large companies, with the purpose of making those machines available at the price makers, inventors, students, and designers can afford. And thus, Boxzy was born. Boxzy has the precision and reliability of a professional machine. With an industry-leading movement resolution of 4 microns, we sourced industrial ball screws, manufactured all aluminum components, and added stainless steel hardware, and then assembled them into an all-aluminum anodized body, creating the sturdiest, most accurate machine on the market, and one accessible to the average maker. Boxzy can shape most materials you can source, from plastics to hardwoods to metals. Boxzy is a true personal makerspace, allowing creators to move rapidly through design iterations and empowering small businesses to produce individualized products for customers. Boxzy gives fabricators the ability to fuse methods, switching rapidly from 3D printing to CNC milling to laser cutting the very same component. To accomplish this, we designed Boxzy to integrate all 3 tools into one clean, easy-to-use interface. Boxzy is precise, durable, and reliable, and so easy to use that fresh makers can create complex components. With Boxzy, we've decoupled professional, quality creation from location and decentralized the power of precision manufacturing. Boxzy is a mobile machine shop, a desktop makerspace.
With your help, we can start manufacturing Boxzy and give everyone access to professional level maker tools.
Kickstart Boxzy so we can make your space a makerspace. Now's the time to think inside the box.
La moderna affrettatrice è forse la più versatile di tutte le macchine utensili.
This machine used to be cutting-edge, super modern technology, and we want to keep it that way.
Our ambition is to rebuild this machine in a way that it can be electronically controlled as a CNC machine.
This is the Marstal engine factory on the island of Ærø in Denmark.
I think this is almost as old as me now, I don't know.
Today we are in the process of creating a makerspace where the past meets the future. So we're keeping all of the machines, all of the know-how. A lot of the old guys are still here, but we're adding modern technology into the mix.
And we want to do it to make people who are not skilled operators of milling machines able to use the machine via computer without harming themselves and without harming the machine.
Half a century ago, this place was roaring with the sounds of lathes and drilling machines and milling machines, all creating the world-famous marine engine, the marstal motor.
My name is Gunnar, and I started here in '62 and was for 4 years as an apprentice. At that time, the rooms here were completely filled up with machines. We were standing very tight, singing and whistling and looking at the girls going on the street. It was a good time.
Here we will place a step motor to replace this handle for the vertical movement, and up here for the x-axis movement. And the last motor we will place here to replace this handle for the y-axis movement.
The CNC machine will be used by our local community of Fab Lab makers, and we also have students coming in from the local maritime school. And last but not least, we also have retired machine workers like Helge and Gunnar, who are also really getting into 2D laser cutting and 3D printing.
In this workshop, we are simultaneously, with the work with the old milling machine, we are constructing a new one, a brand new milling machine. And the reason why we are doing this is to get some experience in working with CNC machines before we are implementing the technique on the old machine.
Your pledge will help us build this one-of-a-kind, cross-generational monster of a machine. But because it is one-of-a-kind, our rewards will be a little bit different.
The rewards will be the design of the new machine, including all the source code necessary. And the physical rewards will be items produced on the old machine after it has been rebuilt.
The revival of both this milling machine and indeed this whole factory is powered by local volunteers like us. And the support that we've gotten so far has been unbelievable. And we'd love for you to be a part of this community too. So thank you so much. Tusind tack e grazie mille.
Questa è forse, presa individualmente, la macchina utensile più utile per tutte le lavorazioni di officina meccanica.